No, but can we just give this 1 second? Oh my God, that fight. Okay, so Lawrence Okolie. And go on, please say the name, Shan. Please say the name.
I'm praying I've got this right. Excuse me. Glowacki.
I don't even know if you've done it right. So follow us on Twitter at YILDRIM and oh my God, I'm forgetting our social. I feel like one of the boxers, you know, when we tell them about the sponsors. So they call him the pound for pound king, Canelo. So he's the sport's biggest star at the moment, who's unified super middleweight world champion. What are we thinking in terms of his whole dynamics with Billy Joe Saunders and Avini YILDRIM?
The YILDRIM fight, for me, it's just kind of a dead cert. He's going to win it.
Yeah.
There's not really any question in my mind. I've been back and looked at YILDRIM's fights. I've looked at who he's fought. He hasn't got a bad record, 21 wins, 2 losses. Yeah.
He's coming off a loss, isn't he? He's not been fighting for 2 years.
Exactly. Actually, his box rec shows as inactive,
yes,
which is quite a statement. So, but he hasn't had a lot of losses. The first loss he's had is to Eubanks Jr., which was a KO within 3 rounds.
No, but can we just give this 1 second? Oh my God, that fight! Eubank wasn't giving him any openings. He couldn't get in. It was a good dust up the first 2 rounds. 3rd round, I'm not sure what round he knocked him out. Was it the 3rd round or 4th?
Third.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
Eubank Jr. was just he was too quick for him.
Fast. Yeah, it was the speed, the accuracy.
Speed.
Yeah, crazy. Proper crazy.
But for the most part, I find YILDRIM quite stiff, pretty wooden, He comes forward a lot, and I think he's got chin, but he's just, there's not much head movement or anything. So someone like Canelo is just gonna work on the body, work on the head,
If you wear him down. Yeah. But Canelo actually ordered this fight, apparently. He wasn't his mandatory.
I heard.
I know there's a lot of ifs and buts around it, but I'm not quite sure how that works then. But they say he's his biggest star. He can say whatever he wants.
He's got that one of those franchise belt. That's it. Yes. Yeah. Franchise belt, and you can actually pick who you want to fight, and you can avoid mandatories, and it's that's the level that Canelo's at now.
I was like, okay.
But I had to go back. I mean, I know he's a multi-weight champion. I know he's gone right from welter all the way up to light heavy. But I just had a look at the names again, and that he's fought, and I was just like, this guy's CV is crazy.
He's sick.
Mayweather, Triple G twice, Amir Khan, Callum Smith, Liam Smith.
The list goes on.
You can never say that he's one of those that will dodge certain boxers, or he's taken them all on. And for the most part, he's had the 1 loss to Mayweather.
See?
He stepped up to light heavy and beat Kovalev.
And then he had
from welterweight. It's crazy.
Exactly. His last fight was with Smith. So it's like, and then now he's going again. And then now he's going again. Because remember, he wants to fight Billy Joe Saunders.
That's been arranged. It's a 2-fight deal. So
May, right?
In 12 months. That's 3 fights. Callum Smith, YILDRIM, and Billy Joe Saunders, all within 12 months. I don't know any other boxers right now that are doing that.
He's fearless. Literally fearless.
I just got to give him his props. I've got to give him his props. But I think this is it's not much of a talking point, this fight for me. No. Maybe YILDRIM, he's quite tough. Maybe he'll go the 12, but he will lose.
Canelo's got this. Quite easily. His defense is phenomenal. He's 30 years old. His time is now. He's already hit his peak. He's in a position to do what he wants. He's got this. I've got no qualms about that at all. Mm-hmm. He's got it. He's fast-paced. He's got it. gonna kill it.
Now he's got these links with Eddie Hearn because this deal's been made under Matchroom, you know.
Yes.
So he's just yeah. I've got nothing but good words to say about Canelo.
He's sick. Okay, so Lawrence Okolie. And go on, please say the name, Shan. Please say the name.
I'm praying I've got this right. Give me Glowacki.
I'm clapping. I don't even know if you've done it right.
Oh gosh. Tell me your thoughts.
Last fight with Jazuski? Okolie had, sorry. Mm-hmm. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. He seems as though he's taking his time a lot more. He's more sharp, he's more accurate, and he even seems heavier. His punches seem a lot heavier. So going into this fight, all I can say is I wish him all the best, and I think he might do a good job. Mm-hmm. He seems as though he's training a lot more for this fight. Mm-hmm. He was meant to have this fight instead of Jazuski, but I think this guy contracted COVID, isn't it? He got sick.
Did, so it got postponed. Yeah, it got postponed.
Right. I'm looking forward to this one because I didn't, in the initial beginning, have Okolie up there as one of my top fighters as a cruiserweight. I didn't. Mm-hmm. I found his style to be very weird.
It wasn't entertaining to watch. It wasn't, but I feel like, because remember we spoke about it before, and we said, you know, he changed trainers to Shane McGuigan, and that seemed to me to be the major change that had been made just before that fight with Jazuski. So there's a few things about this fight. Okolie's 6'5". Glowacki is 6 foot, so there's quite a height difference there.
Sure. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how Okolie manages a shorter boxer, because that can make a difference. You know, I've seen it sometimes with AJ where he fights shorter boxers. There can be a bit of a struggle there. And likewise, the other side, Glowacki's a southpaw as well. So
it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, but Okolie's fought 2 southpaws previously, and he's KO'd both of them. So. Yeah. I'm inclined to say that doesn't really matter. The only thing is, I did see an interview with Okolie the other day, and he was saying, you know, these new tactics that he's been sort of working on with Shane, he's interested to know how they work against a southpaw, because it's different, you know, it's different types of training that he's been doing. So, and for a slightly different style, which is what we saw in the Jazuski fight. So it'll be interesting. But, you know, for all the things that we used to say about Okolie, he's got 80% knockout ratio. He knocks most of his opponents out.
And I saw that, and I said, no matter what we say, no matter what we say, stats don't lie, numbers don't lie. So as much as we have an opinion on his style of fighting, he's still got the 80% knockout ratio. So he's doing something, right? Mm-hmm.
So he's at 15-0. He's at 15-0. So, you know, he's defeated so far. Glowacki, though, on the other hand, he's got 2 losses, only 2, but he's had basically double the amount of fights, 31, 2 losses, 31 wins, 2 losses. So it's like, could that experience be something that Okolie might struggle with? Don't know.
Possibly.
He's 34, Okolie's 28, so... I think for boxing, I think 28 is almost, for me, it's almost an ideal age, because you're not young and reckless anymore. You're past that young and reckless stage. You've got a bit more experience, a bit more measured, but you're not at the kind of going towards the end of your career on the sort of downward slope. So I think he's at his peak right now, and I'm excited to see what we're going to see from Okolie over next year.
Onwards. I'm definitely excited to see him in the ring this time round, to see how he performs, and I'm excited for his career as well. And he's also changed my mind about him as a boxer. his style and everything. So, and like you said, as he changed his trainer, so that has a huge part to play. But I am excited to see him again in the ring. I have never said that before. So the fact that I'm saying it now, it means something.
Yeah,
so he's doing something very well.
He got criticism. You know, his fights initially, even though he was getting the wins, they weren't that exciting. You know,
No.
but maybe he just needed the right camp. And I think what we saw in that last fight is the potential is there, even to have an exciting fight. The potential was always there for him to win.
It was.
But I was like, are we going to see something exciting that's going to be a talking point? Something's going to blow my mind and be, you know,
I think it will. I think this time round,
an explosive fight.
I think so. And I think he's ready for it. And I think he's going to change all his doubters' minds out there, and he's going to secure the win. And he's going to go and secure the win in style. And I'm speaking it into existence because I actually want that for him.
I believe he's going to take this.
Yeah.
I believe he's going to take this fight. So good luck to both fighters.
Yes. Good luck.
Katie, give us the socials before we leave.
So follow us on Twitter at Boxing'nBantz. And oh my God, I'm forgetting our socials. I feel like one of the boxers, you know, when we tell them about the sponsors. Yeah, so Twitter, Boxing'nBantz, Instagram, Boxing'nBantz, and also don't forget to press that bell on YouTube. You heard it. So we are Katie and Shan once again at Boxing'nBantz, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace. Bye, guys.